Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot reading with me. I'm Ashley Rose, and this is your Daily Tarot reading for Thursday, October 20th, 2022. We have the 20th today. So, like we know, when we see a 0 after the first number, it emphasizes the energy of the first number. And so with today being 2, we're talking about balance. We're talking about intuition. We're talking about our relationships, duality, how things can seemingly be wonderful just as they can be terrible, and finding that, that space in the middle to reclaim that balance, right? It's also, the emperor, or not the empress, the high priestess in the major arcana, and about listening to our intuition to find clarity, to come up with the decisions that we need to make, to the choices that are right in front of us. So I love this for today because with everything that's been transpiring the past couple days, really standing in this power, Mercury retrograde, the shadow period is over, really tuning in to who we are now that we have this free space to express our energy authentically. I love that we're bringing it back into our intuition. We're bringing it back into balance so that we can see the balance be restored within our relationships, within our work, and the way we, or not even want to say the way we, but our relationship with ourself, that connection we have with our higher self, our inner child, right? That authenticness about us. It's like, we've talked about how it's a coming home to who we are and allowing ourselves to be who we are on the inside. And so I love that for today. Let's, whoop. Okie dokie. The cards have a lot going on, a lot they want to say. So give me 1 second. So what do I want to say about that? We could be feeling like there's a lot that wants to come out today, right? We did just kind of spot all over the place. Like we might be like word vomit, maybe even when working through like this oversharing. I feel like there might be some things we want to overshare about, but I think really it's excitement, right? I think we've maybe miscommunicated that with ourselves the past couple days, because yesterday's reading was all about being a friend to your mind, making that connection, right? Getting outside of the fears, the anxiety, the doubts that we keep ourselves tied to, and step into this place of abundance, step into your success. It's all around you, so see it, right? And so now that we've kind of cleared that up, I think we can identify the energy that's coming in as excitement. And so we're excited today because we are really tapped into who we are and what we want to do, and we're allowing it to take up space. We're allowing ourselves to receive love, receive authentic connection, be open and vulnerable and authentic in ways that we haven't before. That really helps us, I feel like, move forward, right, towards that we can take our blindfold off and see what's right in front of us when we believe in ourselves and we trust in the work that we're putting in. So let's see. Today, I was wondering, because it was the only card that turned upright at the bottom, and okay, we have the eight of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. So we have ideas, options, opportunities coming in for us quickly, but we have to restore the balance, and we have to receive, and we have to be willing to give, and we have to be willing to share, right? It's all those things that work together that really make our dreams and the goals that we're working towards come in, right? That really make us feel our abundance that's around us. And so today we have the Hermit. And I love that because we talked about it yesterday too, right? Because we had the number 9, and even I think the day before it was also 9, and the Hermit came out as well. But it's, again, this invitation when things are feeling a little uncomfy, a little chaotic, there's a lot of change that's happening right now, to, really go within, really tune into what our light is, turn into what our purpose is, and that be the way, that be the light that shines down this path that seems really dark right now, right? Because we're in the beginning. It can't be all rainbows and daisies in the beginning, because that's just not how it works. When you start a new journey, you have to start learning the new skills that come along with that, right? You have to really identify and be willing to truly talk about what this purpose of this journey is to us. What does it mean? Is it tuned into our highest self and our greatest alignment, or is it a little bit out of ego? And if it's either or, this is, our time to really explore that and talk it out with ourselves, right? Because maybe it is centered a little bit more in ego. All right, how can we maybe move out of that space and not worry so much about external validation and find that validation from within? I think that might be a thing that we're struggling with right now, is that we're making all these changes for ourselves, for our path, for what we see, for what we want, and what our light is. And that's hard because maybe this is the first time we've ever done that. We've made our own decisions, made our own choices to create our own life. And that feels funny because it's not within the normal norms. And it's just different, right? There's not a path, there's not achievements or, different levels that we can hit to know that we've become successful. This is a feeling that we have to feel within ourselves, right? This is something that we are validating, that our parents can't validate, our boss can't validate, our money can't validate, the work that we're doing. We have to validate ourselves and know that, yes, keep going, keep pushing, keep tuning into who we are, because that's what's going to bring us all that success and all that achievement that we deserve and that we have right now, because we've made the choice to make all of these decisions. And so this time isn't about really going out and being social. I mean, it is. We should be having fun. But when it comes to needing to look at this stuff, it's not the time to kind of hide away from it and choose to not look at it and just go out and party and hang out with friends and, really ignore that this side of ourselves is being asked to look at, being asked to be looked at, right? We need to acknowledge it. We need to explore. We need to open up. So which is interesting, but it's opening up to ourselves, right? Because that's what the Hermit's all about. It's about going within, taking that journey within so we can close out these cycles and welcome in the new things. So I love that. Today's number is 9 being spirituality and completion. It's wisdom. So we are gaining a lot, though we feel like things are leaving our life. There's so much that's coming in and so much wisdom that comes from this specific period. So don't try to push it. Don't try to rush through it. Just be here, be present, and be honest, okay? That's all, because your intuition is leading the way. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I love you guys. If you'd like to know more about me, what I have going on, you can go to ashleyrose.com. You can follow me on Instagram as well. That's Ashley Rose Tarot. The links are in the description, and I will see you tomorrow for the daily tarot reading.